Good day, guys. Merry meet. My name is Glennis. I am the Witch of Whitetail Hollow. If you are new here and you've just found my channel, well, welcome. I hope you subscribe and join us. And if you are a returning subscriber, well, thank you so much for your support, and thank you so much for coming back and watching a video. This work is part 2 for a client. Part 1 was just, a wee bit ago, and this, although earlier I made a protection ball and a sachet, and I did a few candles for her to work on. This is going to be a banishment ball, and that's right here. I've already put it together. I think you guys can see this. And I'll tell you pretty much everything that's in it. I can't tell you everything that's in it, but I'll tell you pretty much everything that's in it. As you can see, it's been sitting here charging on with everything else, and this is, other than the string, this is the mixture that was placed in there. This, I have to tell you guys, and although I am going to be putting it, and I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to put it in a plastic bag inside a nicer cloth bag. It's actually a velvet bag, because the smell is just so really awful, and I can't stress that enough. And I did not even touch this with my hands. I've basically been using scissors to pick things up, and I have a spoon to pick things up. And what I'm going to do is, once this video is over, I'm going to cap this off, and I have it. I've asked, there's a specific deity that I work with, and I have asked that deity to work on this person for you for banishment. And so this has been charged. He's not going to stay there forever with you, but he will be working on it for you. And in the last day or so, I've received news from another client that he's been super successful, so I have no doubt in my mind that he's happy to go and do a little bit of banishing work for us. But without further ado, I can get started with what I've put in here. And again, this ball is to be sealed up, and please, if it's broken, don't even try to pick any of this up with your hands. Don't put it in direct sunlight. Don't put it into anyone's car. And I certainly wouldn't have it exposed to an open flame at any point. Oh my gosh, it sounds really dangerous, doesn't it? But anyway, one thing that I put in here is astragalus. I put whole cloves and clove oil in there, and cloves drive away hostility and they stop gossip. I have a little bit of graveyard dirt. I have some Valeria, which Valeria helps to stop quarreling and fighting and bickering. I have some burdock root in here, and burdock wards off negativity. I have some cayenne pepper, which that's an irritant. I added some hyssop and some hyssop oil, and it removes negativity and evil. I have added, and please don't call me on this pronunciation, I'm doing my very best, asafoetida. Asafoetida is used for protection and in exorcisms. I have used poppy seed, and this is to confuse the person you are trying to banish. I have lemon, and again, that's just to repel. I have pepper. I have put black mustard seed in, and of this. I won't tell you what that is. Oh yeah, that's my secret. And this too. I used lemongrass and lemongrass oil. And I used a little bit of citronella oil because I figured if this person is being a pest to you, I mean, citronella is supposed to drive away pests. And a little bit of brimstone too, which is why I say make sure you don't have it near an open flame because, well, yeah, you just never know, right? But yeah, I've got your ball happening here. And I dressed it with not only these oils, but I used my Black Arts oil. What I'm going to do, I'm going to send you several different oils. And again, these are for different purposes. One is a hot foot oil. You can use this as a way maybe to rub a couple of drops maybe on your doorstep to keep them away. You can anoint candles with it if you so desire. I wouldn't use a lot, just a drop or two. It doesn't take much. And I have used my Stop Gossip Stay Away oil. Again, just, I mean, one drop over a door frame. You can use this on candles. You can put this on, again, just a drop or two. It doesn't take much. You can use this on the person that you want to keep away on their car tires. Or if you're very brave, just a wee bit on the bottom of their shoes. Just saying. And I've included some controlling oil. Again, the bottom of their shoes, their car tires. This is for total control. And there you go. I do have some tea light candles for you to use with this, but I did not put any of this in the tea light candle simply because I wouldn't have this, like I said, near an open flame. So this is done and done. But I have put some of my Black Arts oil in the candles. And certainly on your own, if you are having a particularly bad day, take a tea light. And again, it doesn't have to be from me, but just take a tea light. Any of these oils that I'm sending, take a tea light, put just a drop and rub it around the top. Put your intentions in it. And before you light it, stand as close as you can to whoever it is you're trying to banish, as close as you dare, maybe in their general direction, however you want to work it. But before you light it, take the tea light and give it a good blow in their direction. And again, you're just blowing your intention. You're blowing the oil's intentions. Light the candle and let the candle, definitely let the candle burn as long as you can. If you're, like I said, only if you're having a particularly bad day. But yeah, controlling oil, bottom of shoes, car tires, you can use your imagination here. And your Stop Gossip Stay Away, same difference. But now I wouldn't do it with a hot foot oil, as you can see. I think you can see. All of these have crystals in them, and this one's particularly wicked, so I would be very careful with where I rub this. And certainly if you use your hands to rub with it, please wash your hands. Ooh, it's wicked, wicked good. And what I'm also going to include is, and I'm sure you're probably more than capable of buying a blue candle, but I'm sending a blue votive candle in, and I'm sending my Mercury retrograde because even though that's not supposed to happen until October 31st, I believe, and I'm going to start working mine a week or two, probably a week before October 31st. But I figure if there's any possibility that you have maybe a miscommunication between you and this person or a situation, anointing, and again, with your intention, anointing this candle with some Mercury retrograde will help. It will definitely help. And I'm also sending some Hecate oil. And although I know you're probably not a devotee, and that's okay, all of the things that I do here, I always ask for her to work through me in everything I do, positive, negative, whatever. And so all I ask is, if you are having a particularly good day, or if something particularly positive has happened, put just a drop or two of this on a tea light and tell Hecate, or Hecate, however you want to pronounce it, give her a thank you. Say, thank you for your aid, thank you for your assistance, thank you for your courage, because I do. And, most often I touch bases with her even when I don't need her for anything. I just touch bases and let her know, I'm thinking about you. Thank you for always being there for me. Thank you for the courage you've given me. And I know this will all help once you get your home cleansed. And if you have any questions at all, please, either you can contact me privately or down below. You're more than welcome to. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Thank you again for joining me. And with that, I will say merry part. And you guys know, merry, merry meet again. Goodbye, guys.